What non-sexual thing feels very sexual? When a woman does that thing where she tucks her hair behind her ear while making direct eye contact. When I get a deep tissue massage and they work a very problematic knot in my shoulder, my eyes roll back and I try not to cry out. It hurts so bad, but feels so good. Stretching as soon as you wake up. That leg shake stretch. Tying someone else's tie for them. Prolonged, intense eye contact. Making eye contact with someone at the grocery store around your same age. A hot shower when you're covered in grime and sweat. Jumping in a warm shower when you're freezing cold. It's so utterly pleasurable and consuming, much in the way an orgasm is, yet there's nothing sexual about it. Having your back scratched. I went to a physiotherapist for pain in my jaw, and one of the treatments was a jaw massage, both outside and inside my cheeks. This was over summer, when it was extremely hot, even inside. One day the therapist decided to try out some royalty-free chill medley from YouTube, because it was pretty silent otherwise. I was the last person there that day and he asked me how do you feel about the music? And I was like, it's maybe a bit much. I didn't dare to tell him that it sounded more like something you'd hear in porn than something relaxing. Certain phrases are very sexually charged. Make me, or what are you gonna do about it? Physical therapy for a busted leg felt weird at times. When someone gently touches your side/hip when passing behind you. When you're sitting next to someone and your shoulders/thighs touch. When someone gives you a hand to help you up from a boat to the dock. A really good stretch. When someone is putting the car in reverse and they put their hand on the back of your seat. Whispering in general makes me uncomfortable sometimes. If you're on a PC/laptop, somebody leaning over your shoulder to look at the screen with you, the close proximity of your faces can feel awkwardly sexual. There's a frozen custard shop in my town that says welcome to Jay's Creamery, how can I make you smile? Whenever you go through the drive-thru, I giggle every time I roll through. When a girl puts her hand up to yours and remarks on how yours is so much bigger. When something funny happens in a crowd and you make eye contact with a stranger and do that smirk thing. Might as well start taking your pants off when that happens. Cracking all your backbones in one twist and feel your back getting lighter. I get goosebumps when someone gently and respectfully inspects/handles something of mine. It could be almost anything. I just realized how many weird kinks you could make out of this comment section. For me it's whenever someone touches my neck in any way. I don't know why, but it's just so sensitive. When my girlfriend touches it, when we kiss, it's like I could just have her do that all day. When you're sitting/standing somewhere crowded and someone is trying to pass by you and you accidentally touch. Holding your phone while someone plugs the charger in. Rolling up sleeves, especially on a button down. My boss rolled up his sleeves when we were having a one-on-one meeting last week, and I very much lost my focus for a minute. There's a certain chain of shoe store I refuse to buy from for this reason. You go in to buy sneakers and you can't just grab some off the shelf and start trying them on. They make you sit while one of their all-female staff sits on the floor at your feet, measures you, and slips each sneaker on and off your foot for you. Creeps me the fuck out. This thread is exactly half uncomfortably intimate things and half things you do that just feel very good. Rubbing your eyes the way eye doctors tell you not to, but when they are itchy as hell, nothing feels better. Being on a plane with someone roughly the same age as you. Sexual tension to the max. When you have a joint or something pop and release all that built up pressure. Fucking orgasmic. Dancing, although that can cross into sexual behavior pretty quick. Me and my girlfriend would use the term car hill when we were younger. I don't know if this happens for guys, but it now when you're in a car and you suddenly go down a hill and it feels all weird like under your stomach. Scalp massage for the win. Top tier would be touching my inner arms. I'm straight as hell, but my body knows no gender to this action. Moreover, footsie under the table or an armrest over the chair I'm sitting on in a crowded setting. Being held by the waist. Good god, I'm such a sucker for physical contact in general. Okay, so my cat is really weird. He likes to be pet a lot. And he likes it rough. It's very weird and low-key makes me uncomfortable. Having an eye exam when your head's in the harness thing and they're staring straight in your eyes from like 3 inches away. If you have ever played in a band, that feeling when everyone in the group is just on and the music is great and you know it. When you're sitting next to someone and they lean over and reach across you to grab something. Getting a haircut and the lady cutting your hair is constantly pressing and resting her boobs on you. There's been a couple times where instead of her just walking around the chair she's opted to just lean into me, so I was basically motorboating her. Chillin' in a hot tub with your bro less than 5 feet apart. Peeling the plastic cover off a new appliance/electronic. You always wanna do it slower. Having a really deep conversation with someone who you genuinely connect with. When you have water stuck in your ear and it finally pops allowing you to hear properly again. Watching someone practice music. That look of concentration and very controlled movements. Very intimate. Cleaning your ear with a Q-tip. I know you're not supposed to do it. It's risky for your ear health. But damn. It's a good feeling. A sneeze. For me, the nanosecond before I actually sneeze is the exact same feeling I get right before I have an orgasm. Pass the pepper. Only because I recently tried this, rubbing hand sanitizer all over a freshly shaved head. I'm handling quarantine super well by the way. Taking a giant dump in the morning. That moment when it's all over and you have that release is incredibly satisfying. Touching someone. For me specifically, the physical touch is somewhat sexual in a sense. Like touching an arm or hand holding or something like that. Biting into a hot bratwurst and the grease explodes into your mouth. I felt disgusted just writing this. This might not be entirely sexual, but when a girl rests her head on my shoulder, sometimes it's all good. Sometimes it confuses me. Going to the aisle on an aeroplane and having to move over someone who is sitting down. Having my hair brushed by someone else. Not exactly sexual feeling, but it feels absolutely amazing. When a petite short girl hugs you by rising on her tippy toes and slings her arms around your neck. A close friend did this once and it was so arousing. I did a walk-in appointment at a barber shop and I got this girl hair cutter and at the end of the haircut they have this vibrating hand massager thing and she was just massaging my back and shoulders but for way too long. Like I wasn't sure if I should say something. In Japan there's this classroom activity where someone writes a kanji character on your back and you have to guess which one it is. It's very educational. When my hands are full and a coworker needs to borrow my tape measure that's on my belt, I feel violated every time. If you liked this video, smash the like button and subscribe for daily dose of Reddit. Have fun and get reddited.